So children, we are learning two methods. First method is to find the cube root by prime factorization method, and cube root of a Q number by estimating the cube root. How we shall learn. I am explaining you with the help of one example problem. Then we can start with the exercise, last exercise of this lesson, children. So here the question is 13824. The question is to find the cube root. What is the cube root of 13824? By prime factorization method. Prime factorization method, do it on the one part of the book by drawing the column, children. Since 2 is in the units place, I start with table 2 here. 13, 2 6 are 12, 1 remainder, 2 9s are 18, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 1 remainder, 2 6s are 12. 2 1s are 2, 1 remaining, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 1 remaining, 2 8s are 16. 2 8s are 16, 1 remaining, 2 6s are 12, 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 2 3s are 2 2s are. 2 2s are 2 1s are 2 6s are. 2 1s are 0 8s are. Why 0 8, children? 2 1s are 2 over. Now 1 is not divisible. I should take the next digit 16 also. When you are taking 2 digits at a time, just put 0 and then 16 goes 8 times into. So I should write like that. 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. 27 came, I start with table 3 now. 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. So I got 13824 is equal to, how many times 2? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2 I got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 7, 8, 9 times 2 and 3 times 3 I got. 3 times 3 I got. So 13824 is the way we get by multiplying 2 9 times and 3 3 times. Look how such a big number it is, isn't it, children? After writing the prime factors, next step is grouping. You know already this part. 3 terms group madbeku. Why? We are finding the cube root. So first 3 2s idon set, idon set, idon set. Again we have 3 2s, one more set, and 3 3s we have, children. Next what we will do is 2 cube anta baritivi. 2 cube into 2 into 2 into 2 is 2 cube into 2 into 2 into 2 is 2 cube into 3 into 3 into 3 is 3 cube. This is how you will write. Up to this you know. Next, children, we are going to take cube root of 13824. I already taught you, if at all you are taking cube root for LHS, you should take cube root for RHS as well. When you do so, individually when you apply cube root to each term here, children, this cube and cube root, cube root, cube root, cube root will get cancelled, and that is the reason while solving the problem, we don't show that step, but I showed you how and why. So directly 2 cube is taken as 2, again 2 cube is taken as 2, 2 cube is taken as 2, and 3 cube is taken as 3, and you will take the product of all these numbers, and which will be equal to cube root of 13824. So cube root of 13824 is now is equal to 3 2s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 12 into 2 is 24. So cube root of 13824 is 24. This is how you should find out. All this you know, this is not new to you. But here that step we are not showing. When we take cube root for LHS, for RHS also cube root baritivi. But instead, after grouping, cube na direct 2. 2 cube is 2, 2 cube is 2, 3 cube is 3 anta barudbirtivi. Hege anta I already explained you. Please go through it. So this is old method. Prime factorization method is one method of finding the cube root of a given number. This is, children, by estimation method. Here each problem will be quite a different kind of, but same steps we will follow. That is the reason I will be explaining you only one example problem. Next we shall be learning more in exercise. So whatever the given number is here, they will particularly mention that you should not use prime factorization method in order to find the cube root of a number. One more method what we can do is 857375 is the given number. So rewrite the number. 857375 is the question. First step what you should do is, children, from right hand side you should group three digits. From right hand side you should group 3 digits. Again the remaining 3 digits. Again if you have keep on grouping them in terms of 3 digits throughout. Suppose here only 73 was there. Only 7375 was there. So from right hand side when I grouped only 75, but only 573 I grouped, but only 7 I am left with. Where to group, ma'am? Don't worry, keep it as it is. 7 will be remaining as it is. But luckily we have 8 and 5 here, so 375 separately and 857 separately we will split. On the right hand side, first terms what we have, that group of number 375 you write. Okay na? First step kottiro question ge right hand side in the 3 digits you will group. After grouping, first right hand side which 3 digits you grouped, write them. After writing, observe the units place of that number. This is units place, this is tens place, and this is hundreds place. You know all this. Observe mainly the units place. We are not bothered about what is there in tens and hundreds place. Observe what is there in the units place. If at all in the unit place you have prime numbers. You know prime numbers means the number which is divisible by itself. Now before it was said which is divisible by 1 and itself, children. But now the concept that is being removed, which is divisible by 1 and itself anta. Now you should say which is divisible by itself is a prime number anta. You should get remainder 1. So since 5 is a prime number here, no need to do anything. If at all in few problems, if you get other than 5, other than prime numbers, what you need to do is write the cube root of that number. That you will show you in exercise, don't worry. For time being, now we have 5 in the units place. So now what you do is write tens, units and tens place and keep it ready in one side. First term tagotiralla, first 3 terms unit place alli enide 5 ide. Since 5 is a prime number, we are not doing anything to that number, writing as it is in the unit place. So I wrote 5. Next, take the second set of number 875. After writing the second set of or pair of numbers, children, find out 875 is cube root of which number, or 875 comes in between which 2 cube roots anta kandihidibeku. So for to know that or to do that, what you should know? You should know the cube root of some numbers. I already said you up to some 20 to 30 square roots you learn. What is square root of 30? Up to that you learn perfect squares anta. Hangene cube root, so you should know, children. And also in the previous session we learned one concept. There are only 10 perfect cubes between 1 to 1000. Isn't it? 1 to 1000 numbers ನೀವು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 1 ಇಂದ 1000 ವರೆಗೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು perfect cubes ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರೀ 10. Only 10 perfect cubes you have between 1 and 1000. Please keep in mind. So where does this 875 come andre? We know that what is 3 cube? 3 3s are 9, 9 3s are 27, which is very low. So we'll go for higher numbers. What is square root of 6? 216. It is very much less again for 875. So next I will go for 9 cube. What is 9 cube? We know it is 729, which is less than 875. After 9, I should go for 10 cube obviously. What is 10 cube? We know it is 1000. So 875 is the number which is lesser than 729, but which is greater than 729, lesser than 1000. Perfect cubes barattala, children. Usually if they ask, it will be in between 1 to 10 only. Okay, don't worry much. Our number yav 2 cubes madhya ide anta you should find out. Simply you cannot say some cube number. So after 9 10 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಈಗ 6 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ 6 and 7 ಮಧ್ಯ ಇರಬೇಕು. 4 ಬಂದ್ರೆ 4 and 5 ಮಧ್ಯ ಇರಬೇಕು. 4 and 6 ಮಧ್ಯ, 7 and 10 ಮಧ್ಯ. Like that you should not take, children. Immediate next. ಈಗ ನಂಬರ್ 5 ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ what is 2 cube 8 ಆಗೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ 8 ತುಂಬಾ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ. 1 cube ಗೆ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. 1 cube is 1. Perfect cubes only you should choose. Next 5 ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? 1 ಬಿಟ್ರೆ 2 cube 8 which is more than 8. So 5 comes between 1 cube and 2 cube ಅಂತ. That is the way you should find out. So here 875 is between 729 and 1000. What is 729? It is 9 cube is less than 875 which is greater than 10 cube anta. Same number I am writing, children. 729 na 9 cube anta barde, 1000 na 10 cube anta barde. That's all. So you should find out the cube numbers like this. After finding out, check. Don't worry about the cubes. Forget it for time being. Which are the numbers you check? 9 and 10 are the numbers. Among 9 and 10, which is the lowest number or smaller number? 9 is smaller number. Whatever the smaller number you get among these children, that number should be written in the tens place. That number should be written in the tens place. So, what is the number we got? 95. So, whatever you get like that, children. So, cube root of 857375 is 95. Like this you should do. Now what we so children, we got 95 as cube root of 857375. Like this you have to find the square root by estimation, by rough estimation. Irbodu anta we should find out. If you want, you can cross verify by checking or finding out what is cube root of 95, children. So as far as we have prime number in the units place here, it is not a problem. If not, what to do, you will be learning in different cases while solving the exercise problem. Now children, what is the first step? Write the given number as it is, question. Group them in threes right from the right hand side. First group you will write and check what is the number in its unit place. If at all it is prime number, write that number as it is in units place. Tens, units, tens anta barditkombidi ready. So units place alli ಆ term ಬರಿಬೇಕು. Suppose in place of 8 you had, in place of 5 8 ಇತ್ತು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So 8 in the units place alli ಅಂದ್ಕೂಡಲೇ there in the final answer I cannot write 8 in the unit place, children. It is because 8 is a perfect cube, isn't it? What is 8? Cube root of 8, it is number 2. In that case I should not write 8, instead I should write 2. And one more thing I will tell you, if at all you have 3 in the units place, children, whichever the cube number is, if at all in the units place you have 3, then its cube root will have 7. So its cube root will have 7 in the units place. 3 idre 7 agutte, 7 idre 3 agutte. I mean, suppose you had 7 in the units place, then here in the units place you will write 3. Why? Because the number will end with that digit anta artha ashte. So suppose you have units place, if at all they ask you to find the cube root of a number which is ending with 7 in its unit place, then its cube root will end with 3. Suppose you have a number whose cube root is asked to be find out, and it has number 3 in the units place, then its cube root will end with number 7. So children, if you have 7 here in the units place, e unit place 3 baritira, illi 3 idre 7 baritira. Prime numbers idre as it is baritira. If you have perfect cube numbers as I showed like number 8, then 2 has to be written here. Other the cube root now you should write. So these are the two methods by which we are going to find the cube root of a given number and solve the last exercise of this lesson, that is exercise 1.2, which is very easy, children.